I fell in love with Paris in my 20s, and I've been coming back ever since. I love the city, I love the food, and I love the people. This is my guide to the most romantic city on earth. Where to go, what to eat, along with an insight into our business, Paris Perfect. This is Paris.
Maddie and Philippe launched Paris Perfect 20 years ago to rent out luxury apartments in the heart of Paris. This year, they are expanding, pushing themselves and their Paris Perfect colleagues to the limit.
This is a real make it or break it year for us, because not only are we launching a series of products and tours, we've bought the smallest hotel in Paris, which we'll be transforming over the next year and a half into 6 apartments. Here is the most beautiful island in Paris, the Ile de la Cité, and it's also the island where we bought the tiniest hotel in Paris. What's significant about it is it's not only beautiful, but it's the most historic point of Paris. This is known as Kilometer Zero, where Paris was founded. Place Dauphine is at the very point of the island, and that is where the hotel is. Gabor Mestre de Parache, what a name. We're very honored that he is our architect. He is actually the chief architect of the monuments of France. Nothing gets restored of any important building, park, or monument without his input. He's also one of the nicest and most brilliant architects I've ever worked with. When we told him where it was located on Place Dauphine, he went to visit it immediately, took pictures, and at our first meeting started showing us, pulling out books of the history of Place Dauphine, showing us pictures of how it looked and paintings of this in the 1600s, 1700s, and 1800s. And he'd already said, look, we've got to move the entrance, it's been moved to the left, all of them were in the middle, we're going to do this, that, and the other.
This is original wooden structure.
No.
Yes,
What floor is this?
From
Is this the ground?
1607, ground floor.
No.
Yes.
These beams are oak from 1607.
Yes, absolutely.
But they're in marvelous shape. The building badly needs restoration. And we can't wait to peel away all of the 1960s linoleum in order to reveal the original building from the 1600s. The limestone in the basements, the beautiful oak beams are still there today. And if we didn't have Gabor with us doing it, I don't think it would be possible.
The hotel will close down in less than a month to be totally rebuilt according to Maddie's direction. But with no income coming from the hotel while it's closed for refurbishment, Maddie will have to make sure this happens on time and on budget.
Paris isn't just work for me. Coming here, it's just marvelous to do nothing more than walk from one appointment to another, to be able to just explore streets I've never walked down before, stop in front of every pastry shop, absolutely every pastry shop. There are just so many things I want to do and see. One of the newest apartments that we'll be managing is about, hopefully, 2 months away from being finished. We brought in our builders. We think the execution's going to be just magnificent. So it's a bit of chaos here. It's been a bit of a challenge because we hired a new up-and-coming English decorator, but she doesn't speak French, and our builder, who's Polish, doesn't speak English. We've had our share of ups and downs, and this isn't going to work, but basically, we think we're about 6 weeks away from finishing, and the results are going to be spectacular.
I love boutique hotels, and I wanted to relate, because that's the Paris Perfect look. It's always boutique, it's beautiful, it's charming.
It tells a story.
Yes.
Each room tells a story and has a special
Exactly.
feature. It's a beautiful apartment. The volumes are gorgeous, the colors and the way Joe is finishing it will be impeccable. But the real reason this apartment is to die for is right out here. Et voilà. This is Paris. The Eiffel Tower, you feel like you could almost touch it. This is the to die for view. Philippe, my husband, comes from Normandy, but went to medical school in Paris. The food gene is in French people. It's just there. To name a Frenchman who isn't an expert on absolutely everything food and drink related, that's Philippe. This is a marriage-long battle between the two of us about which boulanger makes the best croissants in Paris. So today I bought 6 croissants, 3 from one patisserie and 3 from the other, and we're going to decide which one truly is the best. Who makes the best croissants in Paris? And Philippe is absolutely adamant that it's the patisserie on the corner of Rue Saint-Dominique and Avenue Rapp. And I am sure it's Patisserie Eiffel, which is on Rue de Grenelle. So we are going to have a blind tasting with our food and coffee experts this morning. I know which ones are which, but they don't.
The feuilletage looks very different.
The butter is probably not so well integrated into the pastry.
It's like a young flower, okay?
I figure, you know, if you're going to eat this many calories as butter, eat the absolute best in the world because it's just not worth the calories to eat one that's so-so.
So you won.
I won! After 20 some odd years, I won! It's the pâtisserie from Rue de Grenelle. That's the best, even in your opinion. Philippe has been eating at this pâtisserie on Rue Saint-Dominique for 30 years. You've been buying your croissants.
Change owners.
Okay.
Sweet times.
That's your excuse.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm always right.
Hi, it's been 3 months, the apartment's ready, and I can't wait for you to see it.